Welcome everyone. Welcome to my entrepreneurial update. What I have been up to is CG workouts, so hosting my camps. I have three locations and they're going well. This is the growth that I wanted because I've always been very introverted, so I'm finally getting that growth with managing groups of people within workouts, within Orange Theory, in a structured environment where I follow a template, and also with Camp Gladiator within a structure that I create. So I get to create the workout within some bare parameters. So either an endurance workout, strength and agility, interval, or combination of all of that. So I get to be creative and make it fun, interactive, combine games, and really interact and build relationships. So this is the growth that I needed. So I'm happy I'm getting to experience these camps and grow from it, and get more comfortable with people. So progress has been good with that. I also got a new client with personal training on the side. So I'm managing personal training, 3 to 4 clients, with Camp Gladiator 6 classes a week, and Orange Theory 5 classes a week, and then trying to work on my personal brand on the side. So things are good. Can't complain. Making progress, trying to get more focused, more efficient, and more effective. So still spread a little thin, but once Camp Gladiator gets going, I can cut back with my clients and just have Orange Theory and Camp Gladiator. So then that would really only be working less than 20 hours a week, so that I can really devote my time to my first book and New Exist. Aside from that, I have really been reading a lot. Audiobooks on Audible, self-improvement, and really trying to identify mental blocks that I have, subconscious blocks, because as a lot of you know, your behavior is really controlled by your subconscious. So it's like an iceberg where your conscious is, the tip of the iceberg above the water. Below that, the huge percentage is your subconscious. So your behavior is mostly driven by your subconscious beliefs. So I've realized that I'm starting to see reoccurring themes as I become more self-aware. I'm starting to recognize that I have certain blocks with sales. I think because growing up, my mother never liked salesmen, and she would kind of, say certain things about sales. If someone came knocking on the door trying to sell something, or that kind of scenario. So I had a negative connotation with sales. Also with developing relationships. Every time I'd get comfortable with strangers, I'd always kind of keep them at a distance. Kind of uncomfortable building relationships with different people. I kind of would keep them at an arm's length, and I wasn't sure why. And so those two things. Also with money, subconscious beliefs, a block about money, how I would have all these negative associations with it. I think that also stemmed from growing up. My parents worked hard and they provided well. We were able to take trips, nice vacation once a year. Certain times things were harder and than others, and I really respect how far they've come. But when I was growing up, I do remember times when money was tight, and my parents both worked for everything they have. So um, in younger years, I feel like money sort of had a negative association with it. So I have that block where I need to shift my mentality and realize money can come, money can be plentiful and come easily, and I need to shift my mentality and not have one of scarcity. So that's the third one. The fourth one is I am afraid of my own success, and I haven't been sure why. But throughout my life, I've been so busy running around doing all these different things, but it's almost to feel like I'm making progress. But the effective tasks I would subconsciously prevent myself from doing. So I'd do something else and feel satisfied for the moment. So I'd run out, clean my car, get organized, systemize my routine, rewrite my, morning habits and rituals, read, like all these side tasks which are good, but the effective tasks I was not doing that would actually make progress in my life. So I've learned a lot, but I haven't made a lot of forward progress with my business ventures, and I'm realizing I am afraid of my own success. So I don't know if it's a matter of, I'm trying to figure this one out. I don't know if it's a matter of not feeling, worthy of that success yet. I think what it is I feel I need certain experiences before I can achieve my success. Because once I achieve my success, I feel like I can no longer have these experiences. So, to explain, I always wanted to experience bartending, and I always wanted to experience personal training and group training. And so I was working at the Ritz Carlton behind the bar. I got that experience, and and I moved on. I'm personal training. I'm training groups. I don't want to do one of my big business ventures yet because I feel like subconsciously, I do know when I focus on one of those, they will be successful. But once they are successful, why would I continue with personal training? Or to put things in perspective, why would I continue bartending or working in a restaurant when I'm focused on a large venture and it's successful? So once I have my success, I won't be able to have these experiences. It wouldn't make sense, and I'd be focused on those things. I'm not sure why I want those experiences. I think subconsciously I know that they'll provide certain growth. So as a trainer, I need that growth to help me with my training and also with the groups, training groups. I need that growth with interacting with groups. That can apply for business, with public speaking. It's making me more confident in groups and helping me learn how to interact with every member and manage groups and divide them up and control things. So I feel like I need these experiences before I can take that next step and focus on my ventures. So it's kind of interesting. I feel like my subconscious knows better with following my heart, with what I want to accomplish. It knows what I need, what growth I need, and what experiences I need to have. And so it's kind of guiding me and saying, you're not ready for this yet. Soon, but you're not ready for this yet. So focus on this, get the growth, and then step by step you can move on. So it's interesting. You have to learn to listen to your heart and become very self-aware and identify certain blocks to break down these blocks. And just enjoy where you're at. With that being said, it's allowing me to really enjoy the stage that I'm at. I'm really enjoying training my clients and coaching groups. I'm having a great time with coaching groups at Orange Theory. I'm finally enjoying it, and I'm not stressed, and I'm not living in fear. I'm finally enjoying Camp Gladiator. I'm just living in the present and enjoying the relationships that I'm building. I'm finally starting to break through and build relationships and be comfortable, interact with others, have fun. This is what I should be doing. This is what life's about. Enjoying the chapter that you're in, getting the growth, and then moving on to the next chapter. Just following your heart. So it's amazing. I have a new mentality. I'm not dreading, or feeling obligated to do these things. I'm enjoying them. And they're being successful. I'm getting the growth. And then soon I'll make that shift and focus more on my brand and my first venture and that lifestyle that I ultimately want to get into. But for now, I cannot complain. Things are finally starting to shift with my growth.